into the city we go.
Seems like the life expectancy of Magisters gets shorter and shorter.
The Magistress, her gaze, she sprints onto the bridge.
Do not fall amid the fray, paladins! Face them to the last!
We'll act second to last. Not actually a bad place. Good chance we will get to end this immediately. Good chance no one else is alive. Ooh, they got me. Corpse exploded. I have no physical defense anymore. If someone must do some kind of knockdown thing, that's game over for us. Joining an existing battle is probably some of the toughest things we'll have to do. Chameleon cloak, invisibility, something like that should be activated before we get into that. It might only last for a single turn, but that'll be enough. I just don't have what it takes to tank these with my equipment. Right, who are you? This son of a bitch. Not much I can do to him. I'll play my turn. Right, so we'll have 2 turns in a row. A lot of corpses there. There might be 2 paladins still alive. Where the fuck are they? One is up here. Register Gyre. No, Greed. Which... Who the fuck is Paladin Gyre and Trevor then? Ah, he's a spirit. Yeah. So we probably need to switch to Trevor. Right, all the enemies are now in a single location. I can end this with a one spell probably. As long as it's not fire or earth, we should be okay. Oh, there's the one. Gyre. Stun, shocked. There's no reason to cast any super spells here. Battle is already over. I need to do something about the Necro in Void Wolf though. They have fire resistance, fire immunity. So air and poison would work fairly well. We have something on the poison front. Something particularly good. Suppose we could use an acid spore on him. It's definitely an overkill. Especially because he's stunned already, so none of them can do anything now. We could have We gotta at least give it a serious thought, otherwise. Now this is just wrapping things up. You're gonna be okay. Fire and Curse Archer. There's an enemy still that hasn't joined the fight. Didn't notice him earlier. I'm somewhat reluctant to throw anything big their way. Can you knock him unconscious? They're killing me. My allies killed me through the shackles of pain. I have to say, I did not expect that. I mean, there was no fight left. They had to do nothing. They would have done nothing. It would have been much easier for me. This is what I get from trying to play with the other guys. We're going with plan B. Get to the south. His perseverance is gonna kick in, so he needs to die. A little bit of fire resistance, have we? Acid Bite Part 2. Only half a dozen new guys. What is that? Fluorescent Voidling. That's probably self-destructive Voidling. I'll have to be very careful with something like that. There's 3 of them. Yeah, this could be bad. And I'm only attacking 2. Well, we did get a reset on our abilities, so I could teleport to the other side. Not sure that's a particularly smart move to make. Poison weakness, fire weakness. Right. That one needs to die. Can't quite acid spore their asses. We have to move a little bit to the side. No guarantee. Worth a try though. Yeah, not gonna work. $3,500 critical hit, also level up. Can't really do anything to those. Can remove him. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Good shot. Destroyed the self-destructive one with a knockdown, basically. It'll never have a chance to do anything. Hay still on. Right, these are the poison guys. I'd like to run a little bit to their midst if I can. We rarely get a chance to use something like this. This does 1,000 points of poison damage to a normal enemy. 2,500 for him. There's a good chance we repeat this, they'll basically die. I mean, it's a very rare chance to use these sub-abilities, so I'm definitely not gonna save the scrolls. Switch the critical hits around. Right, they're both very weak. I don't think I can kill them. Challenge 1. Now, what to do with you? You had fire weakness. Yes, that weakness I have here. I have to use a scroll to detonate this shit. Don't have to, but wouldn't be a horrible idea. Fireball is in cooldown, that's why we need to use this. So, it should be the end for him. Your paladin survived. We got a level up. Not bad. Level up is about as unimpressive as a level up gets. So we'll get a.
I read about an epic saved my best. I tell you, they'll be chanting your name in the mess hall tonight. Could be worse. After your we're sure the Magisters have a lot to answer for. Those left alive, that is. Obviously.
She eyes you.
Are you serious? You won't find. But check it. Take care.
What can we do? Let's look in plate armor. Horrible bonuses. Like the staff. It has no particular use for us, but I feel no compulsion to try to hold on to it. It's easy to sell away. I carry too much. Of course I do.
The faint spirit's voice. No. The spirit suddenly looked.
No more intelligence. It's memory or wits. Memory is in an okay place. I'm somewhat maybe push strength, but to be fair, we can dump a lot of this immediately. It serves no useful purpose to carry it alone. Also, the ingredients are things we're not gonna really use. I mean, I just pick them up out of habit more than anything. This would produce physical armor potions. It might not be bad, but we're not really using them either. And they have a weight to them. If we keep combining them and combining them, they will be reduced to quite a few potions in the end. But potions weigh a lot more than the... I mean, 20 of these weighs 0.2. A single potion is 0.25. So, just doesn't make sense. We could lose a lot of weight simply by combining the potions. Still, what do we want? Arrow the Urge 11. It's a good overall battle spell, super spell. You don't need to have a specific target, you need to just have a specific area of the battlefield where the fight is going on. That's it. Geomancer is a bit low, Pyrokinetic is a bit low. Yeah, we don't have base Geomancy to cast the master spells, but we have them on scroll form. And this is the least used skill Geomancy, so I don't really see the point of attaching more skill to that. So it's more of a question, do we want to take Hydrosophist, Pyrokinetic or Arrow of the Urge? Would be one of the three. Hydrosophist would benefit our soulmate, but only a little. I think the Arrow of the Urge makes the most sense. Corpse explosion is in physical damage, I think. I'm not sure if it we would have to take warfare to increase that damage. Mines are, I suppose, okay. Mines will do okay damage already. Yeah, I think I'll push the Arrow of the Urge higher. It won't go any higher than this. Natural 10 plus 3 from here. We'll get 1 extra 2 points to spend somewhere. From nowhere. Doesn't really matter. More wits. Do initiative. Critical hit chance increase. Critical hit chance 60%. Initiative 59. We cannot get to the maximum widths, no matter how much we try. Anyway. Crap we should store on the Lady Vengeance. We could, yeah, and save some weight by combining stuff. But not make potions out of them. Potions will just add to the weight. We have resist all potions. This is poison resistance. I think I'm just gonna sell a lot of this shit. I want to throw things like books into the Lady Vengeance, at least for now, just enough so we can get the carry weight situation under control. We'll handle the rest once we get to a shopkeeper. Poisoner's Companion. Right. Blood elementals. Right, this is one of those substantial looking structures, so that performance tanks. Fires and smoke probably aren't gonna help, but their effect usually isn't noticeable. The moment the camera steers away from this larger structure, things ease up a little bit. We're gonna have carry weight problems here no matter what I do. I would have to massively decrease the amount of crap I'm carrying. I think I'm just gonna struggle through the first shopkeeper. Most of these guys have nothing of any remote interest. Alien shadow essences.
She turns to you, and suddenly you are deep in her soul. Tendrils of anger and pain weave around you. A ringlet of You are a Magister, and the Magisters stand for a tale of two. The Paladins come. A Paladin kills you, here by your home, on the threshold of You are a Magister.
We're reaching the final few corpses. We do have to explore the sides, though. Be at least something hidden or interesting here. The other side is probably the better one. Power. Useful things. I need to get to the other side there. Right, what's all this then? The small path that doesn't really go anywhere.
I've spotted something.
Sack of crap, yes. I think we're going to try to combine as many of these resistance potions as we possibly can. We'll basically have less, but they'll be something like 90% potions.
The spirit of a Magister stands forlornly before you.
The paladins attacked our Dallas.
Okay, a couple of at least somewhat potentially useful items. Huntsman Pyrokinetic Summoning. Ooh. Only two useful points. Worse leggings than what I currently have. Earthquake. Are you telling me I don't have a natural earthquake skill? Apparently yes. Bartering Initiative. Hit points. This is slightly better than the current belt. Just goddamn take it. Gotta upgrade these somehow. It's not a good upgrade, but it's at least an upgrade. Thievery Initiative, hit points. No, we want Wits Initiative, critical hit chance. Anything offensive. Another piece of crap. Do we have strength potions? Might be a good time to drink one. Speed up things a little bit. I mean, we only need to push forward a little bit. At the same time, the spell Peace of Mind does the same thing. It's repeatable. I have to be somewhat careful with the battle area here though. It's just, there's so many corpses and they can detonate those corpses too. What is the pilgrim shell? I've noticed those before. Some pilgrims carry them.
You killed the Voidwoken.
You're a hell of a
City needs
warrior,
more like
defeating the Voidwoken like that.
Heard you saved our lads' lives. I grant you.
City Arcs. Should be shopkeepers here.
I see you avoided.
Yeah, you'll do just fine.
You didn't get your
Trader Jemison. Buy my crap.
Back in business. Thank the gods for law.
Anything interesting? Nothing too interesting. I suppose decent selection of essences. I'm not sure I care for any of them really. Which again is just fine. Fishy, fishy. Right, he has 80,000 gold though. That's somewhat interesting to me.
Dead magisters don't tend to buy weapons.
One-handed axe of no use. Staff of worthlessness. Bow,
Paladins
spear.
don't need them either. They took the weapons off the dead magisters.
Loic's discipline. Intelligence, memory, pyrokinesis creates cursed surfaces. But it doesn't have a rune slot. It's not the worst thing ever created, but it is still worse than the Eternal Stormblade. Because +6 initiative is amazingly good. Critical hit chance increase is amazingly good. It's good enough that I don't want to throw it away though. +3 memory isn't all that common. We do sort of expect the critical hit chance increase at this point though. I'm certain I can buy better physical armors than what my current armor setup offers, so no need to hold on to everything. Boots of the Faithful. Thievery gauntlets. We have better ones. Grappling gloves.
Void-woken attacks increase! Citizens warned to be alert! You've got some bike, and I've got what you need. Hunters, I've got the wares.
Business must be booming for you, all them broken weapons.
Dead magisters don't tend to buy weapons.
Still, the paladins.
136,000. Nothing to buy. At least the carry weight situation is not a problem for now. How much free carry weight do we have? Not that much. We need to do something about it. I think selling a lot of potions that I don't plan on using is probably a solid thing to do.
Eyes over here,
They have
yeah?
a surprising
I know
amount of
she's
weight to
pretty.
them.
Now that you're all done, why don't you just skedaddle on out of here?
Good shield doesn't have anything but shieldy things in it. Surprisingly enough. Gauntlets of telekinesis, critical hit chance. Warfare and summoning armor. One-handed axe of Two-handed mace of I don't even give a shit. Right. Yeah, what exactly don't we need? Minor healing potions in a way. I mean, we have 20 giant healing potions and there's no way in hell I'm gonna use those. So I'm gonna cut down a bit. +3 anything is gonna be sold. +11 something is a different matter. We could combine some of these magic armor and other potions, but I'm not sure I care. They might be useful here and there, but the use cases are so few. Strength +3. We can get the similar thing with a spell, not worth it. Telekinesis +1, not worth it. It would have to be much more. Which +1, which +3, which +11. So those are special situations. If the initiative we currently have is for some reason that isn't just enough. So, and we need some kind of ludicrous initiative value. That's why these exist. I don't plan on using them in other cases. We can always move the skill books we don't have to Lady Vengeance. I'll test which of these tablets are usable as wedding scrolls. The rest will go to the lady. I have no use for the eternal artifacts. There's different types too, that's the mystery part. Are they so different? Maybe not have this many phase capacitors with us. Again, one thing that I have no use for it. Another ancient artifact type. Yeah. Can I use them for crafting of anything? I mean, we can make the armor, eternal armor, but I don't give a crap about that. What I want to know is, let's do the crafting scrolls first. As many as we can. If it's not useful, we can just move it immediately to Lady Vengeance. There aren't that many of these. Why do I have the plates? They're not useful. They're useful for combinations I'm not interested in doing. Right.
Get yourself teased out.
Home of the Swarmbreaker. Yes. Godslayer. Works like a charm. Atran. Schematics.
Business must be booming for you, all them broken weapons.
And to get more of those.
Dead magisters don't
Yeah,
tend
that's a
to
big
buy
deal
weapons.
this time.
Still, the paladins.
I didn't actually expect them all to work.
Paladins don't need them
How
either.
many
They
pyroclastic
took the
explosions do we
weapons off
have?
the dead
6.
magisters.
2300 to 2500 earth damage to everyone in a 13-meter radius. And explodes in a 3-meter radius. That's find ending the skull right there. Anything else? Yeah, which spell books can we actually learn? Which grenades? Yeah, it's just stored away. Not sure why I'm storing them away though. I'm not interested in the combination spells available anymore.
Shoot, you flea bag, shoot!
I don't have the skills to learn the few ones we haven't already learned. So why not just sell them away? This should definitely give us the carry weight we need.
The elf stands in front of a cart, displaying various sundries. He warmly motions
More
to you and
importantly,
gives you
we
a
have to be
broad
somewhat
smile.
careful in what exactly do we buy. What do we need? Really need? Livewood logs would give me poison attack spells. I all have other components. Puppet beads are the most important ingredient we could buy. Anything else? Okay.
I heard that paladins killed unarmed magisters. Didn't even let them surrender.
Terrible gauntlets. Gauntlets and belts seem to be my problem here. I just can't get decent ones.
Arks is still a free city, last time I checked. There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Nothing particularly useful here. So you're gonna be dumping ground for my grenades. I'll hold on to a couple of them. But only a couple, the specialty ones, curse ones, charmed ones, that sort of stuff. Everything else can go. Books we already know can go.
Too loud. What do you think the paladins would do to us if they urged us to
Summoning
roll
can
like
go. Doesn't matter if we know it or not.
that? Free city, last time I checked. There's bodies in the streets. This place isn't free, not anymore.
Don't fret, my lady, and don't.
Right, we got the most important thing we wanted.
Cracking sighted at sea.
But it's all meaningless without source orbs. So, back to the lady.
What a pile of junk.
It got damaged.
No. Where are
The
my
statue
shopkeepers
reaches
at?
to the bottom, drops.
Back to Hall of Echoes.
You're back! Of course. Told you I would, didn't I?
Yeah, more source orbs.
Sure thing.
Many more of those on my sleeve.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side.
You must truly savor my company, Godwoken. Something you wanted?
Don't have
He
many
seems
more
to
of
get a
those on
single
my
source orb per level up. He should also have got a new gear. Level 19 wand, intelligence, single-handed accuracy, left hand, wrong type of things.
Don't have many
Wrong
more
type
of
of
those on
things.
my sleeve.
I just don't understand it. Why can't I get something even
Growing
remotely
soft,
good?
aren't I?
Expert warriors for hire.
I'm not asking for a goddamn miracle here either. They just land in slightly the wrong place. Strength, Hydrosophist, Aerotherapy, Geomancer. Add a rune slot to that, and that's pretty much the
These Godwoken are going to be the death of me.
dream medallion. Right. I guess we're just gonna pay the wood cash.
You're lucky that I enjoy a bumpy ride, my dear. Our arrival here was vigorous, even for my tastes. I'm still eternally...
Silencing stare, what? Right, we need to go through a few extra shops. We need puppet beads. We can get those. We're pretty much set on the scroll farm from the for the rest of the game.
Let surrender. Too loud.
This isn't a matter of getting what we really need. This is a matter of getting how we can overwhelmingly crush any opposition. Not exactly what we need or want.
You may appreciate the delicacy of my herbs and solvents, Elf. but
Skull
do
ring.
request
Huntsman's
my
control
love
summon
ransom.
throwing stuff
I
again.
cannot risk a tainted tincture.
I'm not
Initiative, critical hit chance. Not bad, not great. Generally very weak merchandise.
This must be booming for you, all them broken weapons.
Dead Magister
There should be a scoundrel trader somewhere there.
Still, paladins.
Probably sells exactly what we need. There's also the toy maker. That's a guaranteed place to get the puppet beads if no one else sells them.
The man glowers from under his hood.
They call you a slayer of giants. If you strike from the shadows as effectively as false mock pilgrims, revelers, is there more on your mind?
Wits, initiative, fire resistance. Okay, current armor is because we have +2 wits, +2 initiative. The new set has +5 wits, +2 initiative. Movement, hit points, 5 resistance, just extra. So +3 wits. Both initiative and critical hit chance increase. And he has nothing else of value. Still, he had something, and I'm very thankful for that.
You, over here.
Not exactly what we were looking for, but yes. Initiative is now 63, critical hit chance 62%.
You, over here.
I need I really want a replacement for the Blazing Justice, because it does not increase my critical hit chance in any way. And that's probably one of the most important things I can still add on the weapon front. Just can't seem to find a good one. Another way. Toy maker is where exactly? I think it's one of the houses here.
The others.
Ursula Sanders.
There, my darling. Then you can play with all your brothers and sisters. A visitor. Tell
The toy seller,
wonder.
the puppet, springs.
Impressive. Now, what can I do for you? I haven't had many callers of late. Sauce, what else? Each and every one of my darlings has a little bit. I'm on good terms with the Divine Order. They know what my work entails. They've even consider me at your service. If you need
He does not sell
anything
puppet
else.
beads. Nice scrolls though. I guess we'll have to settle for it. Still, got most of what we wanted. And puppet beads will be coming to sale. We'll check every shopkeeper. Where is it? We should have one. One is good enough for now. Right, this should be Apotheosis. For one action point, the cost of all source skills is modified by 3 source points. All primary attributes increase by 5, so 25-point increase in damage leaves a percentage point increase in intellect damage. But we can spam source abilities at the cost of a single action point. That's just ludicrous. So as many as we can get. There aren't gonna be many fights where this is even remotely relevant though, so I don't want too many. Acid spores might be more useful. In fact, pyroclastic eruptions are the most important ones because of their limited nature. Yeah, we can make one more. That'll actually, I'm not sure if this will work. I'll take it if it does. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have a live wood log somewhere. I'm not carrying mackerel with me. Right.
Some are still good.
I wanted to do something else.
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies straight.
We can also dump multiple super spells by removing the cost with a scroll, then casting it, then removing the cooldown. Skincraft does not even use an action point after all. But that's not what I was having on mind. What was it? Yeah, it was a test. Is there any point? We have 3 different types of eternal artifacts. I don't understand why. I guess in the classic mode they were at least useful for upgrading certain type of equipment.
Shoot
Not sure if they do anything in this game. Pick an item. Any type of weapon would do.
All those broken arrows. You've got your work cut out.
Some are still good. What you looking for?
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies straight.
Right.
Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
Now we store some of the phase capacitors and unlady engines. They have a decent amount of weight to them. 1.5 pounds each, and I don't particularly have a use for them. Black mirror isn't all that useful. I'm sure we'll find the necessary phase capacitors if there are any of the areas here required. If not, we can always go back and search for it. Right. Situation should be vastly improved now. Yep, almost 70 pounds of free carry weight. I'll see if I can wrap up the quest with the possessed child. That should be suitable for us.
I can hear voices, but I can't make them out. I hear the rumble of water, nothing more.
You know, shopkeepers. Cheese trader.
Well, hello, gorgeous. Care to hear about the power of cheese?
She looks you up and down.
What's on my mind? Am I right? So I have not misjudged you. Now, we've established... Look, I'm just trying to sell cheese. The pleasure is mine.
You will sell sold stolen goods, I guess. I don't recall them being all that useful.
Hard cheese lasts forever, full of marrowbone jelly.
Think they'll open the shops anytime soon?
Several bystanders are suddenly...
The doctor sends his ill wishes. You killed his advocate. Now you must pay!
I forgot the doctor. Level 20 opponents. Not sure what would be the best way to deal with this. I sort of want to go invisible. Maybe I can do a swap instead. Okay. They're attacking random bystanders. It's not actually a bad thing for us, because it might focus all of them near the gate. And these are no-name paladins, so they live or die is irrelevant. Okay, it didn't exactly go as I planned. Yeah, these guys are dead. There's not much I can do to save them. Don't really care to save them. Delay turn. Let the Nemesis guys do what they want. I'll get 2 turns in a row and I can easily kill all of them. They have a massive amount of armor because they're level 20, so I'm not too eager to just half-assedly attack them. The problem is they're sort of spreading out a little bit too thin at this point. Now what are we gonna do? I don't actually have a good way to just go where we need to be. Haste is still on though. But I simply can't attack what we need to attack. Not bad. We'll get all 3 of them. 4 of them. What are you vulnerable against? Pretty much nothing. They don't really have protections either, so... Plenty of shields left, half dead, more than half dead, plenty of shields left. Mark some of your asses. I don't think it's worth it. It also has some risks to it.
Retreat! Retreat! Open the rift!
Bullshit! You are not retreating anywhere. I mean, some of them escaping is one thing, but me getting no kills? Holy shit, that's not acceptable. Yeah, I actually recall that happening in some of these fights. But no. No, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I suppose it's because it's an ambush, so they don't want to screw over a party necessarily. You just need to reduce them to their health a little bit and they'll be enough. This is not good though. Need to figure out how to enter the fight in so I can start from a fairly acceptable position.
Several bystanders.
The doc.
Right, there's no hope of killing all of them. That's the important thing to take away from this. But that's not actually true. That's not true at all, in fact. just that we'll have to be careful how we do it. I need to take action now. I can start a thunderstorm, but not sure if that's going to really do us any favors. Okay, let's see if we can. I suppose it's really hard for us to get a good amount of kills here. We can drive them off easily now. That's about the best we can do. Because I can't keep them where they are now. Might be able to give it a chance though. The guards aren't in the same location they were previously. Actually, I just see no guards at all, so I want to test what happens if we just sort of prepare for the next turn. They detect a patrolling outside neutral fighter. So if we end the turn in a correct spot, their turn can go through without any of the patrollers being close to the gate, so they won't detect them. However, it's a timing issue. I think that's what we're gonna do, because that guarantees that we can sort of suppress them with status effect changes, so they don't have a chance to do a goddamn thing. But yeah, we can't do anything on this turn. We have a limited amount of action points on the next one, so we'll have to be somewhat careful in how we aim to do this. Timing is everything. I don't see the patrol. Right. It went just fine. Question is, can I keep it up? I need to delay my turn. There's now a guy patrolling there. Paladin Protector. I'm invisible, but I have the adrenaline effect on, so I can't attack all that much. I'll probably drop their shields, but that'll be it. They'll definitely have a chance to escape. What are you attacking?
I've seen a few traders.
What was it? Ah, they detected the goddamn hero patrolman from the other side of the world. I'm not sure if I have a luxury of waiting anymore. It's a little experience points. That's it. That's what I'm basically saving and loading here. It's not worth it. Time wasted on this is not worth it. It's more of a learning experience again. I can't see the patrolling guy really. He's moving away already. That one, that's the problem. If he's still somewhere around here, they will detect him. Basically, if I can see him at all, they'll see him too. So previously he was somewhere here. I put the delay on. Not good enough. Need to be further away. Walk north, please. There we go. Disappear, 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 disappear. Ah, that was a pain in the ass. How do you boys like rain? We should have plenty of scrolls for this. Which one of you has the weak... never mind, it's plastic. I need this guy's shield to go down. Everyone's stunned. Borderline dead, borderline dead, not nearly dead. Right. Excellent. 2.3 million for a level.
Can you believe this school was teeming with students just a year ago? Everything changed so...
Old notes. Iris.
Buttons. The undead cat from Blood Moon Island. The little girl's name must be Iris.
We had a plan for this.
You must seek to torment her too. She cannot resist us. She is nothing.
A harsh.
You put too much faith in the girl's spirit.
The girl's eye.
No.
Only one demon? I seem to recall that there should be plenty more. He will detonate, doing 2000 points of physical damage upon death. Please shouldn't be near Iris. Iris would survive though. She's a tough girl apparently. His shielding is terrible. Magical shielding, I'm not worried about that. plan isn't to kill him now. I just want to see if I can freeze his ass.
Is ours! You will not save her!
Now this is more in line with what I recall, like Servant of Death, Servant of Cinder, Servant of Venom. Okay, is the child dying from all the spell? There's just a lot of fire, poison, and other things here. No, Iris is unaffected. Am I in oil? Fine. How do you feel about lightning, people? Some air resistance? Some air resistance. Water seems to be the weak point, though, fairly obviously. No air resistance. No air resistance. Yeah, I think it would be a solid choice. So, we could all burn in hell, that'd be great. This is such a low effort spell though. Stunned. Stunned. Wet, and yeah, they're not in any trouble really. We'll see how they react. I do a lot of air damage, but this won't stun anyone. I'll see what they'll do. She died. No. I think I hurt her.
You saved me! You gave me my name back!
Her voice shrinks to...
Thank you.
She averts her gaze.
The monster.
She takes a deep...
It showed me how I don't know.
She falls in...
Hey, I can use Source. It helped me to keep the monster from winning in time. I'm going to go and find my...
Ah, source orbs. Forgot about these. I'll gladly take them. No need to buy anymore in this game. Because I don't see enough use cases anymore. There are a couple of tough fights, sure. The fight against the Doctor probably being the worst one for us. But that's it. How many orbs? 11. Nice. Need to check the shield. Probably worthless. Yeah, it's worthless. Anything else? No, just a metric ton of Source orbs. Ah, fair enough. And that's a nice wrap for us. Need 2.2 million for a level up, so that's not coming anytime soon. Not sure where we go next. I suppose it doesn't matter. There are plenty of smaller things you can do. think we should... Yeah, the Magister Barracks is probably a good one. It's right at the start of your city experience anyway. It'll set up the... sets things in motions with the paladins too. Yeah, Lord Kim. That's a good place. Once we finish that, traders might also have some new gear to offer. But yeah. I don't want to go through these. There's just so many. Focus on the big things at this point. We have enough resources to see the game through easily. We have all the skills we need, we have all the potions we need, we have everything we need. We can get a few things extra to make things easier for us. But that's it. More or less, we have a couple of item pieces we would like to replace. And that'll be it. The weapon being the most important one. Anything that adds intelligence and critical hit chance increase. It doesn't matter if it's melee or range, as long as it's one-handed something. I think if we push it hard enough, we can get critical hit chance from 60 to 80%. And it's already at these rates and normal hits, it cripples opponents very easily. We can more or less guarantee the critical hits. There's not gonna be a fight against anything. We can just end things very easily then and there.